Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to your virtual piano lesson. This is Masadi Wynn, and it is brought to you by the Fulton County Department of Senior Services plus the Dorothy Benson Senior Center. Okay? So today, we're going to go over three major things today. Okay? Number one, same as last week, we go over the G major scale. But today, we're going to use both hands. We're going to play with both hands going up and down today, okay? Also today, hope that you remember your junior Hannon book, okay? This is edited by Alan Small and Morton Manus. I brought this to you yesterday. We're on Hannon number 1 is what we'll be doing today. And I would like both hands. We're going up and down, okay? And last but not least, we're going to be playing the English folk song. And this is in your same book, of course, Adult Piano by Nancy and Randall Faber. Awesome. So, let's get started, everyone. All right, everybody, so we're going to start with this G major scale, all right? Now, today we're going to be playing with it with both hands. In order to learn this step by step, we're going to take it step by step, meaning every time that there's a change, meaning your thumb crosses over right here from 3 to 1, or your finger crosses over your thumb from 1 to 3. We're going to stop, and we're going to call that a change, okay? So, on your G major scale, with both hands, I just want you to play the first 4 notes to begin, okay? It should sound like so. Okay? Just the first 4 notes. Now, once you get that down, do it about 3 times perfectly. What you're trying to do is get the change with your right hand while keeping the rhythm with your left hand. If you notice on that first 4th note, your thumb comes under. Pull that off smoothly, okay? Thumb under. Okay? Now, on your G major scale, you only have to play 2 more notes to get to your next change. So, here's your next change from the 1 to the 3. The first change was in your right hand. The second change will be in your left hand, okay? So, we are going to sit down and play the first 6 notes, all right? Okay, again. One more time. On that one, you had 2 changes. First, we changed with that right hand, correct? From the 3 to the 1. Then we changed with our left hand from the thumb to your middle finger, okay? So, we need to play the first 6 notes 3 times perfectly before you move on. And where we move on is right here. 2 more notes. So we're going to play the first 8 notes. Let's listen. Okay, one more time. time, everybody. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, what we're doing is we're building, okay? Now, it's easy for us to play with one hand up and down or left hand up and down, but it's really tricky when you try to put both hands together. So, we break it up in sections, okay? Don't try to put too much on your plate. We're just gonna play the first 4. After you get that down, play the next 2. That'll be 6 in total. So you get that down, play the next 2. That'll be 8, okay? And now, look at what we've done. We've went from G to G. We know from our definitions that from G to G is 1 octave, right? Excellent. So, we went through G to G, and we're just going to finish by going back G to G, okay? 1 more octave with the same numbering, all right? Now, I'm going to G and I'm going to stop, okay? Okay, now, we're going to the next change, which is 3 notes ahead. Right here, we're gonna stop at the C, okay? So, I'm coming from the G and we're stopping at the C. Here you go again. Building, we are building. And now we just finish out the last 5 notes. Last 5 notes, okay? Let's finish it out, everybody. You just see in the last 5 notes. Okay, I'm gonna do that again from the beginning. Change. 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 Good job, everybody. So, G major scale. I know it's going to be tough in the beginning. What you do, you practice your hands separately, practice with your right hand only, practice with your left hand only. When you feel comfortable, you put those hands together, okay? And when your hands are together, to make it a little easier, break your scale up into sections, okay? Break your scales up into sections. You can do this with any scale, all right? Now, let's move on to your Hannon book, everybody. We're opening up Hannon. We're going to exercise number 1, okay? Exercise number 1. Now, if we remember from last week, we played this right hand only, okay? But this time, I want both hands at the same time. So, do we know what note this is? The most important note on the piano. Middle C, correct? This note is also a C, but it's not 1 octave down, it's 2 octaves below middle C. Okay, so Put your right hand thumb on middle C. Count 2 octaves. Here's 1 octave. Here's the 2nd octave. Okay? So, pinky on C down here, thumb on C up here. Now, with this Hanon, we are just trying to exercise our fingers, okay? Trying to exercise our fingers. Mainly, we're trying to exercise that skip. Trying to get this skip from C to E, okay? If you get that first skip, this first exercise is pretty easy. But Hanon, it works on your hand flexibility. It's nice to work on these every day, all right? So, on this Hanon, number 1, I want us to play just the first 2 lines. First 2 lines. We are going to stop right here. Next week, we'll take the next 2, okay? Both hands, though. I want both hands. Remember, both of these are C's, just 2 octaves apart. All right? Hanon. Okay, everybody, now we're down to the moment. English folk song. This is page 76 in your adult piano book, okay? Page 76 in your adult piano book. Now, the reason I chose this song is so we can work on rhythm. So, you see you have your half notes, you have your quarter notes, you have your chords down here. But I want you to take a look right here. This is the most important thing on this piece of music. Your time signature. Now, I'm going to give you a second. What does the top number mean? What does this 3 mean? Excellent. It means there are 3 beats in the measure. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Correct? Now, this bottom number 4, it means that each quarter note gets 1 beat, remember? All right. Now, this is a new composition for us to be playing. I want you to choose a hand. It's up to you. Either you play your right hand or you can play your left hand. I will play both, okay? I'm going to play this entire piece all the way through just so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, get your pen and paper out, everyone. I have 2 definitions to finish this class with, all right? Now, we need to tell the difference between two different things. One is a tie. This is a tie. Now, what a tie means, you play this once and you hold it for both notes, okay? Meaning, I will not play this twice. I will only play this once. But instead of holding it for 3, I'm going to hold it for 6 beats because it's this plus this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is a tie. You do not play twice, you just hold it. Now, this is a slur. A slur means the notes are connected. So, these notes are not connected. You hear that? These notes are connected. You hear the difference. You do not lift off a note until you play the other note. So, this week, we need to know the difference between a tie, when you're holding the notes together, and a slur, when you're making the notes smooth instead of disconnected. Okay? And that's it for today, guys. See you next week. Thank you. Have a good day.